So now we're back. So today you're gonna need a rat tail comb. It's just because she's gonna have a side part, not a middle part. I'm gonna need the magic fingers to be able to slick it down. I don't use gel because gel dries out her hair really bad. I do use gotob because she does wet it back out. She doesn't just comb her hair. I use a detangling brush, and I use a brush to smooth down, an edge control brush, and you're going to need some hair ties. So, with that, we're going to start off. Since it is a side part, you might want to come from around. So, you're going to come something like this and come around. So, you're going to bring it in. Can you go close for me? Thank you. You're going to bring it in and around. Then kind of course, clean your parts up and
It's extremely tender-headed, so excuse the face expressions.
Once you come around, you're probably going to go down first if you guys need a direction, and then kind of go up with it. That's if you need an actual side part. So let me clean up the part for you guys. I clean up my parts using my magic fingers, so it gives me a crisp part. And I will go down the middle. Then I bring it a little, just redo my part pretty much. And I kind of just comb the little hairs away. And keep it going, and keep it going, and keep it going, and keep it going. And then, once you achieve your part, she has a little scar on her head from when she was little. But there you go.
I didn't even know that was there.
So, after that, you might want to put this down. You're not going to need that yet. And you're going to come around with your detangling brush. They usually call it. So, work your way from I always make that mistake. From the ends to your roots.
Here.
So now you want to, after you finish coming around, you want to kind of start making, or what they say, mapping your hair where you want it to fall. So now take a nice gulp of the Shining Jam and kind of go and work your fingers through it. Now, the way I do it is I bring it a little part, just using my fingers. It doesn't have to be a perfect part, and kind of slick in between so that I can show you guys a little bit closer. When I come around, it lays flat, really flat. I kind of just leave that out. And then I map it out. So now I do that going pretty much around her head, between, so it can lay flat. Like I said, it's not gel, so you might want to actually make sure that every part of the hair is laid flat. Now you can use gel. I still recommend you do the same method. Now I bring it in. Now I go around her perimeter. Because you know us girls gonna want to lay our edges down, girls. So I go still in between, raw, of course, like no kind of pattern. As straight as I can get it with my fingers. And we're gonna come to a lake. So now I'm gonna take my smoothing brush. And you see how flat it's laying? I hold and go only because once you get it to lay, you don't want to keep brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. So once you get it to lay where you want it, just hold. Bring it down. So now, this is kind of the part for everybody that they have a difficult time. Is usually not how to get it to lay flat. I mean, how to get this part and this side, excuse me, to lay flat the way you want it. Is usually this little corner that poofs up. So I take my little edge control brush and I got it. And I just bring it in. Little by little, I bring it in, bring it in, I bring it in, I bring it in, I bring it in. So now, if you could just bend, see how laid it is, right? I still have a few bumps, so I'm just doing a little, I'm just running around correcting. That's all I'm doing. This brush, I don't know. This is another one of my favorite brushes. Sorry for the error. Oops. Let me refix my camera. Okay, so now that we got that, and we got it down, there we go. So now you grab your handy dandy elastic. Okay. And you tie your hair in the back. I'm gonna let her give you a 360. Now once I do it, I go around. Hold on 1 second. My nail got caught in her hair. Okay, so once I do it, I come out. I just leave it out, that part. And I come with a little bit of, and then I bring it down. And I like to use the comb area. It just helps. Bring it in. There you go. And then you just kind of want to bring that down just so that the baby hairs look laid to the gods. So it's not finished yet. Don't be messing with my hair.
Well, it was kind of messy.
There we go. Alright. So that's one side. And now I'm going to show you guys how I do the other side. So on.
That was weird.
So I just go around with a little bit more of the shine and jam around her head. So I kind of just do that without touching the front. You know, she wants poofy kind of back, so I have to kind of poof it out, tease it, and make it the way she wants it. Now, she doesn't have chemicals, she doesn't use chemicals, she is naturally 100% curly.
You can still see some of the curls on her head.
Yes, she's very curly. So, this is how I achieved. Give me a second. So, this is how I achieved the sleek ponytail. If you like, follow the steps. Oh, and usually sometimes I use got to be to hold. Now, if you're gonna use got to be, you can use it, but you have to let it dry. So, Jayla, say cheese. Side, you can show the sides. Other side. And there you go.